The world has finally stopped asking things from you. The blue light from the screen has faded. The front door is locked. And the city that kept you moving all day has dissolved into a distant sound you can barely recognize anymore. The room is colder now. Not physically, emotionally. The half of the bed besides you never gets warm anymore. You can't remember the last time it felt comfortable. Or maybe it's been a long time since you've reached for it. No notifications, no conversations, no noise left to perform through. Just the rhythm of your breathing. The dark stretch of the ceiling above you. And the weight of the thoughts you spent all day out running. And tonight, one of them refuses to stay quiet. Why does success still feel empty? Nobody talks enough about this part. The strange loneliness of finally getting things you once prayed for and still feel disconnected afterwards. Because from the outside, your life probably makes sense. You built things, you've handled things, you've stayed disciplined, kept moving. People might even look at your life and say, hey, you're doing well. And maybe that's what makes this harder to explain. Because how do you tell people that you feel empty inside of a life that you would be grateful to have? Wouldn't you think so? But the hardest part about empty success is feeling guilty for not feeling fulfilled by it. You thought the achievement would quiet something inside of you. That once you arrived, you will finally feel settled, secure, and whole. But success has a way of exposing things too. Because once excitement fades, you're left alone with one thing again. You're left alone with yourself. And for some people, that's when the real questions begin. There are people listening tonight in the United States where success looks like a full calendar and a hollow chest. In the United Kingdom, where people quietly carry emotions, weight without ever saying it out loud. Or in the Vietnam, where pressure becomes duty and the rest can start feeling like guilt. In India, where making your family proud still doesn't guarantee peace inside your own mind. Different countries, different lives, same silence at night, same questions. Why doesn't any of this feel the way I thought it would feel? Some of you reached goals you prayed for and still cried alone afterwards. And maybe the loneliest part of this all is that you do not feel like you can't say it out loud because people around you only see the progress, the discipline, the movement, the accomplishment. They only see the outer life. So instead, you carry it quietly. You smile through conversations. You stay productive. Keep showing up. because staying busy is the one addiction nobody talks about. Since from the outside, it looks like discipline. It disguises itself very well. And maybe this is the truth beneath of it all. Some of you didn't chase success because you loved the dream. You chased it because you hoped achievement will finally make you feel worthy, validated. Hey, I myself had spent nights like that thinking about exactly that one question. What I wanted to feel was respected, chosen, enough, impossible to overlook. And for a while, success gave you that feeling. But see, validation fades fast. It always has. I learned that the hard way myself. It just takes a quiet night like this to remember that. Success feels strange when you had to abandon pieces of yourself to achieve it. Think about the version of yourself that first started chasing all of this. The younger version of you who believed, when I finally make it, I'll finally feel at peace. Now ask yourself honestly, have you been building a meaningful life? Or just building proof that you matter? And if everything stopped tomorrow, the work, the recognition, the movement, would you still know who you are without what you produced? Because success can fill your schedule while quietly emptying your connection to yourself. And eventually something inside you notices, not loudly, but here at night when there's nothing left between you and the truth. What you were given was never just meant to impress people. It was always meant to mean something, to have a purpose. And maybe the reason success still feels incomplete is because your soul was never designed to build a life disconnected from who you truly are. But hear me carefully tonight. The emptiness you feel doesn't automatically mean life is broken. It may simply mean that achievements alone was never supposed to carry the weight of your identity. And maybe this feeling isn't there to punish you. Maybe it's there to bring you back to yourself before you spend years building something that no longer feels like home internally. Before you sleep tonight, do me a favor, ask yourself one honest question. And do not rush the answer. What have I been chasing that I hope would heal something deeper? And if someone came to mind while listening tonight, send this to them, because some conversations don't come into your life to entertain you. They come to wake something up. One of the quietest heartbreaks in life is standing inside the reality you worked for and still feeling disconnected from yourself inside. But maybe the fact that you can still feel emptiness means There's still something alive in you, trying to return home, trying to come back. This is the Eminence Legacy podcast. Have a peaceful night. And remember, achievements can build a life people admire, but only alignment builds a life your soul can live inside of. Together, let's rise to our eminence. Catch you on the next one. Before we close, quick reminder. If you've been listening to this podcast and you know you do not need more information, you need structure. We built something for that. The Eminence Circle. A discipleship leadership room for people who are done drifting and ready to take responsibility for their own life. It's application-based and limited. If that sounds like you, go to eminencelegacylife.com and apply. Some people listen, others build. It's time to build your legacy.